Hey viewers, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a combination of scrapping and maybe gold refining. We'll see, I don't know for sure yet. But I've just had a new delivery dropped off. A tower of boxes down there. Looks, and that white one looks like it's some sort of server. It's not anything I've seen before, so I'm looking forward to pulling that apart. Now a lot of this is just cords and stuff, which is good for me because it's instant money. I can process these real quick and go to the scrapyard and get money. There's a bag of cords and stuff there. This first bag's got cords in it, and I think that one as well. But this box here has got landline phones in there, and they look similar to one I did the other day, which had lots of gold in it. So I'm really hoping that these are more of the same. And there's about 3 or 4 phones in there that I saw quickly. I didn't have a good look, but it looked to me like there was at least 3 or 4. So definitely be making most of the video on the contents of that box, as well as that white thing. And then underneath that, I think there's just desktop towers, or there might be video machines or something. I didn't really pay much attention. I just brought it all in. I get e-waste dropped off to me for free from all over the city that I live in. And very rarely do I need to actually go and buy it. And when I do, I make sure I pay next to nothing for it, because why spend a fortune when I can get it for near nothing? So I'll quickly nip through all this stuff, get this out of the way, and that bag there, and that bag there. And then once I start getting down to these boxes, I'll show you what's in there. So I've made it to the box of phones. I've been through all those bags of cords. They've all been done. Took about an hour or two. I thought there might have been a variety of phones in here. They're all the same, which isn't that big a problem. They're not as good as the phone I did the other day, but still pretty good. So this will show that I've done quite a few landline phones in the past, and they've all been good. So this will hopefully show you guys, if you have the chance to get some landline phones, usually they're worth doing. I haven't really seen a bad one. I've seen some average ones. I've seen some really good ones. This one would be average, maybe a bit better. I'll let you decide. So we'll start with the handset. I've already undone most of this since I'm working one-handed because I'm trying to hold the camera. So that's just plastic. That's rubbish. There's no gold that I know of in the speaker and the microphone. Sometimes I've seen a good green disc on the back here with gold, but there's no gold in that one that I can see. And I've tried pulling the metal shield off. There's not usually anything inside. So the only gold in the handset is these gold plugs here. There's some nice pins there. 9 times out of 10 they're full length plated. Sometimes you'll find only half length, but I think these ones are the full length ones. So there's some nice pins there. And the phone itself, this is how it was when I opened it up. Now there's a ribbon cable here and goes into this plug. I've already taken it off to see there's no gold in that one. There's a ribbon cable here which goes into that plug there, and there's no gold in that one. You can see there is bits of gold all over the board, only tiny amounts. See if I can find a pointer of some sort. This here, I've said in one of my previous videos, I don't know what these are. It looks to be gold plated. I've always saved them anyway, but I don't know if that is gold plated. Only way to find out is if I save them all and do a video just on these. I may do that in the future. I don't know what they do. But there is bits of gold all over the board. not very much, but I guess it all adds up. Some pins in here and here, a little more gold there. So this plug generally won't have gold pins because the ribbon cable didn't have gold. I mean, I don't know if it's a definite, but I've always noticed it gold on gold or not gold on not gold. Nothing in here that's copper. Some nice gold pins in these, which will be the same as what was on the handset. There's quite a few MLCCs. There's one in there, there's one there, one in there, some nice ones here, nice big ones. There's MLCCs all over it. There's some good size ones, some big ones here. Of course there's IC chips and BGA chips. That's a decent sized BGA, nice big IC chip. So that's that board, and then you turn it over and little specks of gold all over the board. It's only small, but I guess it adds up. And there's a decent MLCC there, another one there, IC chip, a lot of small MLCCs everywhere, a couple more there and there. Then you've got this other board here. Now it's also got this ribbon cable that went into there. This one does have gold on it. These are only micro thin plating, by the way, but it's all gold. And there's another one here which I'm pretty sure, yes, has gold on the end of it, and there's an IC chip in front of my finger there. So that plug will have gold, that plug will have gold. This one won't, this one won't. These here, I believe, are some new version of LED. I've been trying to save these, but they're so small they generally get lost in amongst all the other things I've got. I do have a container which I'm putting them in as I get them, but it just hasn't really eventuated. I don't see a whole lot of them, so it'll be a while before there's anything substantial to do a video on. Now I thought I had undone all the screws, but I missed one here, so I'll flip this board over and see what's on there. Alrighty, now like most phones with a keypad, this one's got nice gold circles where the numbers were, and there's one in the corner there, and there's this square bit just here, and then one in the corner. It's not the most gold I've ever seen on a board, but it's not the least either. So like I said, this is about an average board. Some of you guys might think it's a bit better than average, but I've seen some really good boards. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing else in here apart from a screen where that ribbon cable goes to. I don't think there's any gold in the screens. There's no point in me doing every one of these phones like for the camera, since they're all the same. So there you go, that's what these look like. Like I said, anytime you see landline phones, they're usually worth doing. I can't think of any time where I've ever seen a landline phone that wasn't worth doing. It's just some are better than others, some are exceptional, some are okay. But I should have a nice haul out of all this here, so that's going to be pretty good. I did say at the start of the video there might be some refining. There's nothing really to refine. I thought that I was going to get better boards than that, but it's going to take a while with heat gun to. I've got a lot of other boards that I've got to depopulate with the heat gun, so I might as well just add these to that. So we'll move on to this thing here. I had thought about doing a video on this all by itself, but I don't even know what it is, so I wouldn't know what to label the video as. I don't know what to call it, so I guess that's not on the cards. I'm thinking it's some kind of server, but if any of you viewers know, please let me know what this is. I'll turn this around instead of looking it upside down. No idea what any of that means. Funny shape to have a plug. Should be some nice gold pins in there. See if I can get the light into it. Not going to work for us. Oh, there maybe. I don't know. There's usually gold pins in those. And then this contraption here, it's got some nice gold pins in there. They look to be like they might be full length. Kind of an odd shape apparatus to have on the end here. I've not seen anything like that before. And then on the side there's really nothing. On the front, use copper connections only. I had no idea. Alarm contacts. Maybe this is for some back-to-back alarm system. I don't know. So if I don't know what it's called, and I don't know how to label the video scrapping whatever, it would be silly to put scrapping unknown device, I think. So I will include that in this video. I'll start pulling this apart and see what's inside it. Keep in mind that a lot of the videos I watch, people from America and all these other places around the world, they like it when they get metal, scrap metal. Here in Australia, scrap metal is not worth squat. I don't know why other countries get money for it, but here it's like 2 cents a ton or something, some ridiculous amount. Scrapyards will take the steel from you, but they won't give you anything for it. Maybe if you've got heavy iron, car chassis and things like that, they might pay for it, but this type of thing, they take it off your hands for free, which is, gets rid of it, but they don't give you anything for it. So I'm not going to be excited about any steel. I'm not going to go, oh yeah, there's some scrap steel, because it's just a waste of time. But just thought I'd point that out. So anyway, I'll pull this apart and see what's in it. I've I've undone all the screws in this whole apparatus. I haven't looked in there yet. We're going to do that together. I'm excited because I've not seen anything like it. But I did open this up. This is that contraption that was on the front. And as you can see, there's the gold pins. There's some nice copper wire. And then there's this plug here, which is where it plugs in. If I can just get this out for a second. Make it easier. There we go. So this is where it plugged into the device, and looks to be some gold pins in there. And on the other side you can see, this is awkward to move, hang on. You see in there, they only look like a very light layer. I wouldn't say it's a very thick gold plating from what I'm seeing, but still should be nice. I'll be looking forward to pulling those out and seeing what they look like inside. But either way, I'm pretty happy with these ones. They look nice. And with any device like this, the more times plugs have been put in and pulled out and put in and pulled out, the more the gold wears off. I don't think this type of thing would be disconnected as many times as, say, a standard phone port. So they may still have a very good coating. This may have never even been used, I don't know. But if it was, I would say there was plugs put in there once and that was it. I mean, who knows really, but it's just my guess. So I'll investigate this further. For now, I want to know what's inside. So I don't even know how this opens. There we go. So this is quite heavy, useless, not good. And what have we got here? These might be some kind of relay. I'm trying to get the light and to see it. Sorry if the shades. I can't seem to get this in a good spot. I'll see if I can move the board. Come on, focus, 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 focus. Sorry guys, I can't get that to focus. I don't know what they are. I don't think these blue things are relays. And I think these have only got copper inside them based on things that I've seen similar to these before. It's a nice BGA, another BGA. These are rubbish underneath. There's a copper tab on top here. This plate is copper, but underneath is no good. That looks like a gold border oscillator or a gold band oscillator. There's other names for them. IC chip. Nice, some more of these gold band oscillators. I've actually started keeping these to do a video. I've done these in the past and I know they're very good, but I've started keeping them for a video. So they're in. I've only got tiny ones at the moment. These would be a nice addition. These look like crystal oscillators or crystal I don't even know what else they're called. I know I've heard them being called crystal oscillators. Transistors maybe of some sort. Some fuses here with gold tips on the ends of them. That's nice. My phone doesn't seem to want to focus today. It's not the best lighting. I'm doing the best I can, guys, I'm sorry. Got some transistors here, IC chips here, copper coil there, aluminium capacitors, and they're good. What else have we got? Oh, nice gold corner VGA, another gold band oscillator, more IC chips in there. More ICs. I'm seeing a few good MLCCs, not a whole lot, but maybe on the other side of the board there's something better. I can see there's a few screws here to undo, so I'll undo those. Trying to work out how to get the board out of this shell. By the way, that's where the contraption on the front plugged in, and that looks to have gold pins inside as well. It probably would have, since the other ones are gold. It's usually gold on gold. Alright, so I'll undo this green fibre board and see if there's anything underneath it. I've got the board out, as you can see, and I can confirm that these things are only transformers, just as I thought. Copper coil inside, and these things aren't relays, so there's no silver in those, unfortunately. Can't really get a good look at the pins from this angle, but I'm going to assume that they are gold, and there will be some gold pins in there. This one here is hollow right the way down. There's nothing in that one. That little dark black thing in there is a flat copper coil, so that should have some nice copper in there. Now turning the board over, all I see is lots and lots of tiny MLCCs, and whatever these black things are. I don't know what they are. I throw thousands of those away, so I hope there's no gold in them. Some nicer MLCCs there. A lot of small things on here, a lot of small MLCCs there. Nothing really fancy on the back. No gold pins there, no gold pins in there. So it's not what I would class as a really good board, other than the fact that there's some ICs and a gold corner BGA and some rather big BGAs. It's a bit of a letdown, really. I was hoping for a lot better. So put that aside for now, and I don't know what this is, but it looks to be something similar. It's heavy. It's got a power supply plug where the other one didn't have that. I don't know if this means anything to anybody. A lot of aeration, so it might have fans in there or something. Oh, here we go. There's a whole pile of slots here for Ethernet cords or something to go into. And it's called a Cisco. No idea what that means. A Catalyst 2960. Someone out there, some sort of geek, might understand this. I don't have a clue. But this is a sneak peek of what the next video will be, as well as this thing here, which also has a lot of ports in it, and that's also a Cisco. So stay tuned, guys. These two will be next. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying these scrapping videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.